film, what'd you think, good and bad?
Uh, thought we started off, as a team playing pretty well. I think we beat ourselves a lot. Again, obviously, you're playing against a good team. You can't do that. We beat ourselves. They executed. We didn't, and we lost the game.
You almost like grade on a curve because it is Mahomes and such a good offense where you're maybe not as tough on yourself as you would be against another offense?
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all at the NFL level. We got to grade ourselves at that level. We can't water it down because obviously you're playing against a MVP caliber quarterback, a Super Bowl caliber team. We want to win, and to be the best, you got to beat the best. We had the opportunity and we didn't get it done. So that's what we're grading ourselves on. At the end of the day, we didn't execute. We had times where we did and times where we didn't, and the times where we didn't, it came back to beat us at the end.
Leaving there, does the thought that we might come back here cross your mind?
Uh, thought right after the game, my mind went to we got to play Houston next week, and take it 1 week at a time.
When Baker addressed the team afterwards, what did you have an impression? I mean, about kind of his message and how that he thought it needed to be said.
I mean, at the end of the day, we Baker know we all have his back. We trust in him, we believe in him. At the end of the day, he's trying to make a play. And just a bad break, guy gets his foot tangled up, not able to get enough on the ball to throw it away, and it becomes an interception. But at the end of the day, we're up 29-20 with 10 minutes, 54 seconds left. Defensively, we got to get off the field and help our team win that game.
You have any extra familiarity with the Texans from your past, or are they too new for that to really carry over?
I believe the offensive coordinator is the same. I've played against Houston. I've played against Baltimore. I've played against, pretty much everybody who's over there. So a little bit of familiarity. Take your time. But it's just going to be going out there and executing our game plan against what they do.
What stands out about Tyrod?
Man, I think he's very underrated in his league. A guy who's consistently put his team in a position to win, take care of the football. What more can you ask for? So, we have our hands full again this week.
Right after the Kansas City game, Coach Stefanski, when he addressed the media, one of the first things he says, we're playing a 1-0 Texans team. So he said that in the locker room, I imagine.
Yeah, 1-0 is pretty much everywhere across the board, and 0-1 under the Browns. So that's what's the message that's going around, and we're approaching the game like that. We got to get a win.
As a leader of the linebacker room, what area of the game do you think your room specifically played best, whether it be run defense, third down, red zone? What area would you highlight to bring something positive there?
I think we played pretty solid against the run and our run fits. Guys flying around. The underneath coverage was solid. Can definitely be better, starting with myself. And then at the end of the day, just overall execution as a defense, we have to be better. And that starts in the linebacker room. We know that. It starts with us and ends with us. At the end of the day, we got to get the call out. We got to make sure everybody's on the same page, and then we got to execute our jobs. And that starts with me as the Mike linebacker.
You, of course, led the linebacker group in snaps like 62, and then everyone else was between like 20 and 17. Is it tough for those other linebackers to find a groove when they're rotating like that, or is that as expected?
I think we play whenever our number's called. That's how many snaps we play, and we try to go out there and execute our job when our number's called.
How impressive is it to see Malik McDowell do what he did Sunday, given the fact that he hasn't played, 5 years?
That's funny. I just shook his hand before the start of walkthrough and was like, man, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I remember, obviously coming out, college the same year with him, being with the same sports agency at that time, and then, hearing everything that was going on to see him where he is today, that's a testament to his hard work, his perseverance, and I'm happy for him, proud of him.
Just how well did he play?
You saw it. I don't know if you saw it, but, I just watched the film, and he was all over the field. Just very disruptive. Start the season off with a TFL. That's awesome. So only going to get better from here.
The symbolism of him making the first play, do you think that meant a lot to him?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He was pretty much a first-round pick, or the first pick of the second round, something like that. And to see that he's able to, dominate like he was, projected to when he first came out. So, like I said, it's a testament to his hard work, to his perseverance, to, seeing him get back on the field, and just dominate like that. Just, he knows he can do it.
Anthony, it seems Kelsey always has a free release off the line of scrimmage. It's obviously a coach's do it that way. Should it be changed up a little bit more, do you think at all?
I think if we execute the techniques, we play the coverage the way it's supposed to be played at all 3 levels. I think we're able to get off the field a couple more times. Obviously, Kelsey's a great player. He makes the scheme a little hard, to play. But at the end of the day, we know what we have to do to get better, and that's part of that's coaches and players. We know that. We were mixing some things up and try to take it away. Great players, know how to beat any scheme. So, but yeah, we'll fix it and correct it.
Do you think
Did
Joe?
you find a lot of things to clean up on the 75-yard score? Or was it just a couple?
I mean, you could say, we got to get them down. You could say we got to be tighter on the coverage. At the end of the day, they made the play. We didn't. I take John Johnson back there any day of the week, though. I take any one of our DBs, but if I see John back there, I know 9 times out of 10 he's going to make that play. And that one time, just doesn't make that play, and get back up and play another down. That 75-yard play didn't beat us.
Are those the only 2 guys in the league that can pull that play off?
They pulled it off against us. So.
Anthony, when you played Houston last year, they didn't run the ball at all. Do you see a concerted effort now from what you see this year?
Oh yeah, they got 4 backs that can run every type of run play in the playbook. So we're definitely going to have our hands full with that. We got to have all 11 hats to the ball and take away the run, and then be ready to play everything off of that. But yeah, definitely the run game is a big factor this week, as it is with any week.
Couldn't think of a more opposite offensive style than you're playing last week, right?
I guess you could say that, yeah, for sure. A little bit more downhill runs. Like I said, 4-headed monster back there at running back. We got to be ready for everything.
Do you think Joe's scheme and plan will look a lot different throughout the rest of the season because most teams don't have the 2 big weapons that Kansas City has?
I think our scheme is our scheme. I think we don't want to be changing week to week. What we do. We're a team that lives on what we play, practice every day, and we just want to go out there and execute. So it'll be pretty much be the same.
How do you think Jeremiah played? That's a tough week 1 assignment for any rookie, of course.
Yeah, I mean he's going against one of the top offenses in the NFL. I thought he played well though. I thought he played once he got his feet under him. You could see start in the second half, third quarter, fourth quarter, he started to calm down and just trust what he saw, and he started to make some more plays. But yeah, he'll only get better.
Last year, the Browns did not lose 2 games in a row, and it's unusual for those who covered this team. But how unusual is that? Have you been on teams that have never lost 2 in a row in Indy?
I was on a team that lost. We were 1-5 to start the season before. We were 3-13 one year, so I've had some, Now I'm with the Cleveland Browns, like you said, coming to a team where winning is a part of the habit now. That's what we want to do. That's the foundation. That's what we're all about. Getting takeaways, winning football games, and like you said, obviously, maybe not before that you covered them, but this is a new regime, I guess I'd say, and yeah, we're trying to create winning habits. So yeah.
I want to ask you your impressions of Nick Chubb, first from afar and now being his teammate.
Yeah, last year I'd say I was not upset that he didn't play against us, but being his teammate now, I love watching him run the ball. I love all of our backs, but you see Chubb back there, you see Hunt back there, the O-line that we have, and you got to be able to stay on top of the receivers that we have. So anytime you have the light boxes, the way we were able to run the ball is definitely going to be a weapon for us going forward.
I mean, it's about the other Malik. What do you think Jackson has brought to this defense?
Yeah, his leadership is second to none. The way he leads those guys up front, along with Miles and everybody. He's the OG old man. Got the the 40, 50-year-old belly, man. It's so funny, but still able to play football at a high level. So he's definitely a great addition for us.